Hello boys and girls, and welcome to Story Time with Emma. Every night we read a different Christmas story. I can't wait to see what's in the box tonight. Can you? Let's have a look. Oh, it's a new story tonight. I'm very excited about this one. A Die Hard Christmas, the illustrated holiday classic. Now this story is for the big boys and girls, for the grown-ups, not for the little boys and girls. Now, this is written by Doogie Horner and it's illustrated by J.J. Harrison. Do you know what illustrated means? It means that J.J. Harrison drew all the pictures. Are you ready? Okay. A Die Hard Christmas, the illustrated holiday classic. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and up in the tower, everyone was partying except one wallflower. John McClane missed his wife. Things just weren't the same since Holly moved west and changed her last name. He tried to win her back, but still she said no, while unbeknownst to them, there was trouble below. A truck had pulled up, and who should disembark but 14 men whose intentions were dark. Can you see them getting out of the truck there? They spoke not a word and unloaded big crates. They cut the phone lines and locked all the gates. Carl swept the ground floor, shooting every guard dead, while visions of bearer bonds danced in his head. Can you see Carl there? Getting rid of the security guard, isn't he? John took off his shoes and making fists with his toes. It actually works. Well, what do you know? When out in the lobby there arose such a clatter, he sprung to the door to see what was the matter. Do you like that? He's got his gun in his hand already, just in case. When what to his wondering eye should appear, holy crap! There are terrorists here! John hid under the table where no one could see. He watched Hans question Mr. Takagi. I'm going to count to 3. There will not be 4. Give me the codes to open the vault door. I don't know the codes, so go ahead and shoot. Okay, said Hans Gruber, and ruin Takagi's suit. Can you see that? Look, there's blood splattered all over the door. John tried to call the cops by pulling an alarm, but instead called the bad guys who tried to cause him harm. But John killed Tony, who had very small feet, and sent him to the terrorists as a Yuletide treat. He put a Santa hat on the German and, eyes all aglow, wrote, "Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho." Carl was furious. Tony was his brother. He chased John across the roof and they shot at each other. John was able to escape through the ventilation shafts. Come to the coast, he sighed. We'll have a few laughs. At Nakatomi Tower, Sergeant Powell appeared, where he checked the whole lobby and saw nothing weird. He was pulling away, but he didn't get far before Marco landed on the hood of his car. Powell drove away backwards, screaming in fright. Welcome to the party, pal, John yelled with delight. Can you see here? That's Marco falling through the sky. And look, he's gone splat on the windscreen. Oh, poor Sergeant Powell, he's spilt his chips. More police arrived, the FBI and a SWAT team, but Hans didn't mind, it was all part of his scheme. More rapid than Eagle, his henchmen they came, and he radioed and shouted and called them by name. Now Eddie, now James, now Franco, now Yuli, on Fritz, on Carl, hair long and unruly. They shot the SWAT tank with surface-to-air missiles and knocked it away like the down of a thistle. Now John McClane was very angry indeed. He blew up 2 terrorists and called them jerkweed. Ellis told Hans, "Buddy, I'm your white knight. Hans shot him dead, giving the hostages a fright. Hans went to go check on the explosives fuse and saw that poor John wasn't wearing any shoes. John fled from Carl and Hans, but alas, he had to run barefoot over sharp broken glass. His feet, how they hurt, his soles oh so bloody. John crawled to the bathroom and called his good buddy. John was weary and ready to throw in the towel until he got a pep talk from Sergeant Owl Powell. Powell was chubby and plump, a right jolly old cop, and he trusted the cowboy in a tattered tank top. Doesn't he look friendly there? But a reporter was probing into McLean's life, and he revealed that Holly was actually John's wife. Hans quickly flipped over the gold picture frame. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. McLean. His clothes all tarnished and with ashes and soot, John staggered to the roof, bloody and barefoot. You see him, he's leaving bloody footprints, isn't he? It'll make it easier for the terrorists to find him. The explosives were wired to the rooftop with care in hopes that the hostages would soon be there. John warned everyone on the roof that the roof would soon blow as the chopper straffed him in high-powered ammo. Around his waist he tied a fire hose tight, and screaming an oath he jumped into the night. He dangled in the air and gritted his teeth while flames encircled the tower like a wreath. Fiercely fighting his way back inside, John yelled, "Hands!" He was done trying to hide. He limped to the vault like an old man on crutches, only to find Holly in his filthy clutches. John dropped his gun, put his hands on his head. It seemed he and Holly would soon be dead. But with his secret gun taped to his back, John shot Hans in a surprise attack. Can you see? He's got the gun strapped to his back there. It says, "Greeting and Merry Christmas." Hans fell out the window, still holding Holly's arms, and slowly, deliberately raised his firearm. The tenacious villain held on by his nails till John unhooked Holly's watch and said, "Happy trails." Bearer bonds fluttered like fresh fallen snow as Holly embraced her blood-splattered bow. So Merry Christmas to all, be kind to one another, and most of all, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. And that's the end of the story. So did you like tonight's story? We want to say Merry Christmas, everybody, and thanks for joining us for our Happy Christmas story tonight.